Today's episode of the revamped Commander series will be going through Bakshi, one of the most anticipated commanders to be released in Gold Keys, and in my opinion, the only reason why Cavalry is viable in the late game. So stick around as we'll be going through his skills, how can you obtain his shards, his talent trees, and much, much more. What's up guys, MEOWER here back with a brand new video. On the second episode of the revamped Commander series, we'll be going through Bakshi, the Wolf Hermit. Now, Bakshi is one of the reasons why Cavalry is viable. So I will tell you everything that I know about him and all the good stuff you can use him for, his pairings, his talent trees, how to get his shards, and so much more. And if you like content like this, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell notification. It helps me and it helps the channel grow, and it helps keep me motivated to keep pumping out those videos to help you improve in Call of Dragons and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, as I said before, Bakshi is one of the reasons why Cavalry is viable right now, and that's for a few reasons. First of all, Bakshi makes Cavalry very tanky and he increases their attack boost by quite a lot, up to 10% HP extra and an extra 20% attack, which is huge considering Cavalry's base stats. And his primary skill increases their HP by 20%, and when he's awakened, it increases by 30%, which is also very big. And finally, he has an attack and defense steroid, or rage accumulation steroid, or a healing factor, which all adds up. His second skill is peacekeeping, not that good, nothing to talk about here. So anyway, let's continue. Bakshi has three primary talent trees to go through. He has the cavalry, he has the peacekeeping, which is useless for him, and he has the skill tree, which is one of the best talent trees in the entire game. So now I will show you a couple of builds you can go for. My favorite is using the skill tree as primary. So we're gonna go for overall attack as first, then we'll go for overall speed and HP as the base stats for any cavalry march, since cavalry loves move speed. Since you don't need defense on cavalry if you're playing cavalry correctly, which is the goal with cavalry, is to hit and run and dish out as much damage as possible. So we're going to start with normally going for attack, extra skill damage, and then it will be either torn between high spirits, which is in my opinion is much better than last word, or all conquering. So we're definitely gonna go for high spirits just to maximize more rage attack. We might go for boiling blood, or we might go spirit of rage, but we'll definitely go for boiling blood because you're gonna pair up Bakshi with Emrys anyways, and Emrys has a really high skill damage factor. We'll go for a HP mitigation since it's definitely one of the best. It's much better than detached as well, since we don't want to lower any normal attack from cavalry, or just for the sake of an slight increase in hero skill damage. We're gonna go for a crit build, or you can go for normal contract. We're not that good. Egoism also not that good, so definitely go for the crit build just to maximize the skill damage. Because Bakshi and Emrys are all about dumping as much damage as possible. Now there are two options here, Thirst for Blood or Caged Animal, but we will definitely go for Thirst for Blood since the entire idea of Cavalry, like I said before, is to hit and run, not take long extended trades to utilize Caged Animal, because if you're playing Cavalry correctly, you're never going to get the value of Caged Animal to the max. And then we're going to go for the Cavalry tree secondary. We're going to take the Cavalry tree and the Cavalry march speed. We're going to take the normal attack. And then we either going to go for high spirits or we're going to go for intimidation, but I will prefer much better to go for intimidation next. And then we'll finish off with perfect ferocity, just for the sake of boosting the skill damage even more. Steady pace is not that good since we don't really need the shield. We need to dish out as much damage as possible. And then we'll just throw the last point here in high spirits. Or we're gonna throw it here in encouraging dance, but encouraging dance, since you are cavalry, you're not supposed to take any damage at all. You just need to go in, dump your skill damage, and get out. So we're definitely gonna go for high spirits. I think this is the most viable build for Bakshi right now. I just don't see any other build coming as close to him as possible. So like I said before, we're gonna go for skills. We're gonna get boiling blood, and we're gonna work our way to thirst for blood. And then finally for the cavalry, we're gonna go for perfect ferocity. Now, the ways you can get Bakshi's skill tokens in order to skill up his skills is from the lucky spin. You can also get him from the daily deals after a little bit in your season, or depending on how far up your account has progressed. And he will be added in the gold keys next patch, or the current patch, depending on the time you're watching this video. And also you can get him from the daily login, from the VIP. You can get 2 tokens a day in order to slowly work your way up. Now, as I said before, the only time you should never, ever, ever start up your legendary commander unless you finish his first skill first. Get it up to level 5, then start working up on him, up and up and up. And you need 7.852 million XP in order to get him all the way to level 60. As for the commander pairings with Bakshi, there are really not that many good pairings with him other than Emrys, since both of them together, when they're paired up, they pretty much fit the role of Cavalry just perfection, and they both complement each other, where Emrys provides a lot of move speed, while Bakshi provides attack and some much needed HP in order to make Cava slightly bit more tanky, just to dish out that damage and get out. And of course, both of them together, when they're fully maxed out, they become sort of a rage skill damage engine, which keeps on dishing out more and more skill damage. And yeah, that's it for Bakshi. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Meow meow.